All right, Mike, how's our weather shaping up?
Well, right now it's looking pretty quiet, pretty good. Matter of fact, I look outside right now, and we're dealing with temperatures around 80, north winds at about 3 miles an hour, and 27% on the relative humidity. So far, so good. That's a repeat for the last 3 days. And if you look at the temperatures around the state, pretty much the same as well. Upper 80s all the way from Clayton to Tucumcari, 87 in Roswell, Carlsbad, and some mid-80s back to the southwest. Checking in at 85 is Santa Fe, and 82 right now in Farmington. Now, here's the forecast as I see it for the rest of the day. 91 for our high, partly cloudy skies. And yes, we will see at least an isolated chance at a shower thunderstorm. Get used to these rain clouds starting to build over the mountains as we go through the next few days, because they're going to start to increase, especially into the weekend. 60 to 65 for your overnight lows tonight. Tomorrow, near 90. And again, some isolated storms. Here's a scenario. We had a system that's trying to move in from the west, okay? And then we have the scattered showers that are kind of popping here and there over the mountains during the afternoon. The kicker to this, and the trigger, is going to be what's going on with the Hurricane Jimena. Even though it's losing punch as anticipated, a lot of the cloud cover, I think, is going to try to get caught up in the flow. So any additional moisture that we get, we're already starting to see a little bit. You can see that kind of coming up from northern Mexico, and the stuff that's in Arizona, some of that's already trailed in. It's going to take another day, day and a half, before I think we start to see much of it in the western and central parts of the state here. But we are starting to see some around Durango right now, some scattered storms, some showers there along the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, especially east of Santa Fe. And then there's one spot east of Belen, the rest from Grants back towards Gallup. So that's an area to watch. It's going to be hit and miss, but you can see between yesterday's radar at this time and today's, there is a difference, and that's what storms that we're seeing. So overall, what's going on now, we still have that high pressure that's dominated, and then we've got all that moisture, the cloud cover that's trying to push up from the south from the hurricane. Now, we have some spot storms in the forecast, but a little more active than yesterday's, I just mentioned, and staying warm for today. By tomorrow, and especially into the weekend, there's a front that's coming down, there'll be a disturbance that's going to be tracking across, and then whatever extra moisture we get from Jimena, that is all going to combine, and it's going to converge on the state, and that hopefully will give us some chances for some showers and some thunderstorms. Yes, it's Labor Day weekend, but we really, really need the rain. Now, as far as Jimena right now, it is a Category 2 storm, so it has weakened, and it's packing winds at about 100 miles an hour. So it is still a pretty good area of concentrated rain, still has an eye, but it is to the west now and northwest of Cabo San Lucas, and it's going to continue to track. It'll probably just kind of skirt the land right in here, and then eventually it'll get caught up in the mountains and it'll start to break on off. So hopefully this one will help the fires in Southern California with the cloud cover and more moisture. And then two, it'll start to pass on some of that moisture in our area. And that's what I'm hoping. If you look at the extended forecast here, what I anticipate happening with not only the temperatures, but also the rain chances picking up over the next few days and especially into the weekend.